Hey, good. How are you?
I heard y'all just got engaged. Congrats.
Thank you.
Do we have a video?
We do. Yeah.
I want to see it.
Okay.
Oh
So over
my
great,
God.
right? Like no pressure. Yeah.
She's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna marry you. Oh my God. I love love. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Manifesting my engagement too. I love love. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Manifesting my engagement too.
Boy, it's out the mud. We got Rashad McCown.
Looks like things are going according to plan. You know, the cycle of a bird never fails to amaze me. Because you got to think to yourself, right? Megan is 31. She spent the prime years of her life in the streets doing fun stuff, right? She was running through dudes.
We had to come kill the streets for 5 minutes. You said what?
I gotta turn down the music, the PD just came right
Okay. Before, don't get my phone wet.
To the point that the last dude before Klay, he's currently in prison right now. So she got a lot going on. However, she's 31. She's past the prime. So now, for a woman, marriage is usually the goal. And as for a bird, a bird usually tries to settle down when she's past the prime. Because I keep telling y'all, when a woman is really serious about marriage, when she's really looking for a husband, she will look for a husband in her early 20s, in the prime years of her life, because a real woman will want to give her husband those years. Whereas a woman who's for the streets, she's going to give her husband the years when she's past the prime. And the sad thing about those situations is always the fact that these women be getting married for the wrong reasons. She's getting married more so to clean up her image, to show other women, like, hey, you could do some whole shit in your prime, and you could find a sucker who is willing to marry you after you're done doing your whole shit, right?
I don't think I'm considered a hoe no more. I don't really got nobody in the last like 2 or 3 years.
She said no more. Don't say no.
No, your wholeness can get deleted like after a certain amount of time.
So the problem with those situations is after these women marry these men, these suckers, they then realize like, yeah, this marriage shit is not for me. So they usually deal with a sucker for like maybe 2 years. Depending on the situation, they might have 2 kids by him, then simply return back to the streets. But one thing for certain, a bird always return back to the streets. Now, Klay, she's letting you know, hey, you're on the clock, buddy. Now, mind you, they got together last year.
We met and it was such a meet cute. It was like a movie. I won't tell you how, and I won't tell you when. But it was a movie. What's your favorite thing about him? That he's the nicest person I ever met in my life.
Always remember, one man's 2-year relationship is another man's one-night stand. Play it safe, fellas.
And she's already pushing for marriage. Can't you see? It's all part of her plan. Fellas, bro, don't be a victim to bird games. Because this is all a game. It's all a game, bro. Because you got to keep in mind, bro, when a woman is in her 30s, she's going to get judged. That's just the reality, right? She's going to get judged if she is in her 30s and nobody married her. And a lot of times to combat that, these women say, man, let me find me a sucker, get married, return back to the streets like 2 or 3 years. But I'm going to make sure he looks bad every time. All I'm saying to Klay is this, bro. Think about all the guys that she ran through, right? If she wanted to be a wife, think about all the men in her past that she ran through. Now, think about the type of men that she ran through in her past. Now, think about yourself. Now, if a woman got a nature of being a fun girl, having a good time, she's loud, she loves to twerk, she's always out drinking, why would she choose a guy like you? Here's the thing, bro. At some point, a bird got to nest. And when a bird is ready to nest, she's gonna, if she can, she's gonna ignore the players for now, because it's like, when I'm messing with these players, it's too much of a headache. Let me just find me a sucker and settle down. That's the mindset of a bird. I'm just keeping it real. So then she's gonna settle down, only to realize she lacks what it takes to settle. When a woman got that type of energy, bro, you can't tame a woman like that. So I'm not quite sure what Klay is trying to do with Megan, but boy, if you marry her, good luck. I'm just saying good luck. But you got to keep in mind, bro. And see, my thing is this, right? You met her last year. As a man, you should at least be with a woman for over 5 years before you think about marrying her. The worst thing you could do is marry a woman based on your lust. Because that's all it is, Klay. It's just lust. You just love her freaky energy. You're like, damn, I ain't never had a chick like this before. Shit, look how she throwing that ass back. Look how she throwing that ass back. She probably be sucking you up, swallowing, going crazy. But it's all to get you to marry her. That's the whole thing. She don't give two shits about you. This is her goal right here. You just part of her plan. You got to understand that, man. You're just part of her plan. This is what she planned. And you got to think, right? When a woman run through the players, she know a player is not going to marry her. So when you see a bird, right, that usually dates players, all of a sudden take a break from the players after she's past the prime, now that she's 30, all of a sudden she want a guy who is nice. Bro, it's time to find a sucker who is willing to marry me. That's all that is. That's all that is, bro. Klay, whatever you do, bro, just don't fall for the trap. Just don't fall for the trap, bro, because she just laid out the trap by saying, I'm manifesting. Ah! That's her cue telling you, like, yo, it's time. What's up? Klay, don't fold, man. And you got to keep in mind, too, right? You just met this chick, bro. Give it some time. That's all I'm saying. Give it some time. Give it some time. See, the reason why a man should wait until 5 years, maybe 6, because women are good at pretending. The longer you take, the more she's going to reveal who she really is. But Megan is just playing a role right now.
Sometimes I could be distant. Like sometimes I could be cold. It's not that I don't love you, but I'm loving you from over here. A lot of men that I've come across, they are used to their women hanging on their ass like a jungle gym. And I'm like, damn, that's just not me. Like, it's not that I don't fuck with you. You know I fuck with you tough. Especially if you my boyfriend too. Baby, I love you. Like, you know how I get down.
Just look at her music. She's making songs like my man, my man, my man, my man. That's not even her. She usually makes songs that women could twerk to. And look, fellas, y'all could learn from this, man. Klay, whatever you do, bro, don't fall for the trap. That's all I'm saying.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.